Hey Libra! Welcome to your love and romance reading for February 2022. This is going to be for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Since we are focusing on love, I'm setting the intention for Venus as well. We're going to check in here and see what messages are coming up for February 2022 for love and romance. Now, you may stumble upon this video outside of the time frame I mentioned. That's just fine. You're going to find it whenever you were meant to find it, okay? Whenever it was time for you to hear the messages. Keep in mind, this is a general reading for the Libra collective. Not every single message is going to resonate, but take what does and leave what doesn't. First card coming up here for our Libra friends is the Six of Cups. Now, some of you are groaning and you don't want to see this, because you're thinking, I don't want anybody from the past, right? I'm done with the past. I'm sick of all these readers talking about someone from the past is coming back. I don't want it. I'm looking forward. I'm looking to something new. So the Six of Cups can mean someone is returning from the past. For some of you, it can be just simply that Spirit is allowing it to happen so that you can do in the 3D world, right, in the physical world, what you've already done in your heart and mind. So this could be a chance that you have to, like, give somebody a piece of your mind, or to tell them all of the things that you've realized in this time apart. It could be Spirit telling you, you need to speak up, you need to speak your truth, this person needs to hear how done you are with them. So for some of you, there could be someone resurfacing simply because Spirit is giving you an opportunity to clear out that energy, right? To be done with it so that you're going into the next relationship free and clear without this tail, energetic tail dragging behind you. Some of you may be reconciling with someone or getting together with someone from the past because you're feeling a little sentimental. And let's face it, right? Around Valentine's Day, a lot of people start thinking about love. And you might let somebody in, or you might give somebody a chance that maybe some other time you wouldn't. But if that is happening, it's happening for the sense of, again, being able to finish unfinished business. Like, maybe it ended badly, or it ended awkwardly, or you guys were too young at that time to be able to explore your connection. And Spirit is giving you a chance to finish the unfinished business, right? Maybe some of you have to come together so that you can break up or go your separate ways in a peaceful way, so that it doesn't feel unfinished. I just feel a sense of closure, right? Like just having a sense of closure with this Six of Cups. Some of you could be in this really sentimental energy. You may be planning to take a trip back home, wherever that might be for you, or places that you've really kind of dreamed about going to when you were a kid. And so there could be some connecting with your inner child, or connecting with your childhood, that is causing you to meet an important person, a significant soulmate, or a significant love. Some of you might be feeling a little bit sentimental about the past. I do want to say one thing, and this is not going to be for every single one of you, but some of you walked away from a really bad situation and you're second guessing yourself, and you're like, I don't know if I did the right thing, right? And some of you had that dangling carrot situation, which is when you may have left a relationship because somebody else came along, but then that new person, it didn't work out. And you're like, man, I walked away from my relationship and this other thing didn't work out. And you might be feeling regrets, and you might be looking back over your shoulder thinking, man, I had it good. Why'd I walk away? Six of Cups comes up in these kinds of situations to remind us that we might be remembering the situation far better than it actually was. Far better than it actually was. We have a tendency to do that sometimes. We forget how miserable we were, or we forget how unfair a person was to us, and we only remember the really good things, and we're like, man, why did I leave, or why did I walk away from that situation? And Spirit is like saying, well, you're not remembering the whole entirety of it. You're leaving out a lot of, sadness. You're leaving out a lot of challenges that you're not thinking of right now. So you may be remembering the situation way better than it was. And Six of Cups comes up to say, look, you need to realize and understand you made the decisions you made for a reason. You didn't just wake up one day and for no reason walk away from that situation. Okay, you made the decision you made for a reason. Some of you are watching this and you're saying, just tell me where I'm blocked, right? I'm sick of being single. I'm sick of not being able to meet anybody that I like, and I just want to know where I'm blocked. And the Six of Cups can sometimes come up to say that there is something in the past that needs to be healed. Like, you might know in your heart that you're done. You're like, I'm done with the karmic person. I never want to see them again. I don't want to be with them. But you might be reliving the situation a lot. And it might be coming up in your mind a lot right now. And you might be tempted to tell yourself, you know what? I don't want to think about it. I don't want to think about it. I don't want to give it any energy. But when you do that, you end up suppressing it and you make it more powerful. So if you have it coming to your mind, Spirit is saying, allow yourself to grieve this person. Allow yourself to mourn this person and to mourn this relationship from the past, so that you can get it out of your system and you can be clear in your energy for something new coming in. The next card coming up here for Libra is the Ace of Pentacles. I'm super happy to see this card come up for you, Libra. Now, the Ace of Pentacles traditionally is seen as a money card because it's got the pentacle on it. But keep in mind, the pentacles are a symbol of energy. Okay? So this is new energy coming into your life. Traditionally, this could be a new job or new opportunity. Some of you are meeting a significant person through a new job or new opportunity. However, for me in my readings, Ace of Pentacles is very special, because in my readings, a lot of the times Spirit brings up Ace of Pentacles to tell me that the person I'm reading for, which in this case is the Libra collective, you're breaking out of generational curses. You're breaking out of lower vibrational inherited energies. You're breaking out of long-time blocks. You're breaking out of inherited cycles or learned patterns. You are busting out of that into new energy. For me, Ace of Pentacles is an energetic upgrade. So not only are you calling in new love and a new relationship or this new energy, it is an upgrade. It is far better than anything you've experienced in the past. Okay? So this is like a new level. This is like a new frequency. And for me, in my readings, when Spirit is talking about this new energy and this new frequency, Spirit always wants me to remind everybody that when you're going through an energetic upgrade, when you're raising your vibration, you're going through this kind of a shift, it's not unusual to feel drained or physically tired. If you are, and I know we're not doing an employment reading right now, because I'm focusing on love and I do all the other stuff in the weekly forecast, but Spirit still wants me to say this. If you are someone who's self-employed or you've been doing something with clients, don't be surprised if at this time you lose certain clients, even people that you've had for a long time. Don't be surprised if certain long-time clients fall away. Don't be surprised if certain long-time friends all of a sudden fall away, because it's a part of this energetic upgrade. It's a part of this shift. You're going to be shaking off old energy and new energy is coming in. Higher vibrational energy is coming in. in all aspects of your life, but also we're focusing on love. So obviously, love life as well. I feel like a lot of you are like, wow, these are some really high quality options, and you're excited about the options that are coming in. Six of Cups, memories from the past, for a lot of you are coming up as a part of your release. It's like you're unpacking the baggage so this new energy can come in, so that better can come in. So don't fight off your memories. Like when they're coming up, this is a part of your clearing right now, Libra. This is a part of your ascension. This is a part of you raising your vibration, raising your frequency to a far better relationship. The next card that's coming up for you guys is the Three of Wands. And the Three of Wands is moving forward. Oops, I'm sorry. There's a lot of glare here. The Three of Wands is like moving forward. Like in a relationship, it can be taking the next step. Now, I know that a lot of people are used to watching tarot for love and romance. And Three of Wands, unfortunately, gets typecast sometimes as like a third-party situation, right? Like, oh, there's a temptation. There's somebody else coming into the situation. For me, that would be more Three of Wands reversed, but different readers read in different ways. I don't do reversals because I feel the energy. And the energy here to me is positive. The energy here is open. The Three of Wands is not coming in terms of a block. The Three of Wands is not coming in terms of an inconvenience or a challenge or a wrench in the works, but rather that expanding energy. And Three of Wands is a card that comes up when one of the keywords for the Three of Wands is the point of no return. It's like you've come this far and now you have to see something through or like to move forward. Three of Wands is no going back. Okay, one of the main messages of Three of Wands is this is a situation in which there is no going back, right? This is a merchant or a maker of goods, and he's put his goods on that merchant ship, and he's watching the merchant sail away with his goods. It's done. It's done. He can't undo it. There's no cell phones back in those days. There's no emails. He can't reach the captain and say, hey, I changed my mind. Pull my merchandise off of the tables and bring it back to me when you get back here. I'm not ready for it to go to market. No, it's done. It's on the ship. He can't reach it. And all he can do is see what happens. And so the Three of Wands tells us it will be a favorable outcome. It'll be a good outcome for him. But also the sense of there's no going back. And this is the energy you're in, Libra. Like, you know there's no going back. You're like, I want something new. I want to move forward. I can't unsee what I've seen. I do feel, Libra, I'm very sorry to say this for some of you, because you know it in your heart, but you don't want to hear me say it. But some of you know that you might be in a relationship that maybe it's not necessarily a bad relationship. You may still have love for the person that you're with, but the love that you have for them maybe is changing and it's not so much romantic, and you're feeling like you've outgrown this person. You're feeling like you've outgrown this relationship. And so some of you Libras are just going to have to give yourself permission to grow. It's like you're fighting it, or you're trying to fight it because you feel bad to grow and to leave, certain people or situations behind you. But this is the point of no return. It's not something that you can prevent or fight or stop, right? It's time to move forward, to expand, to come into this higher frequency, and to embrace this upgrade energy. The next card that's coming up here for you guys is the Six of Swords. It's funny because we have this boat energy, right? we have this traveling on water, even though the wands is fire, right? But we have a sense in the card in the picture of traveling on the water. Some of you may be taking a trip. Some of you may indeed be taking a trip. Some of you are going on a trip to try to heal a relationship. But as I said, I'm sorry to say, Libra, it feels to me like finishing the unfinished business so that you can part ways peacefully, right? Some of you are very afraid, but in your communications with each other, you might find that your partner, loves you enough and, wants to see you happy. And they know in their heart of hearts, that you all might be going here on different paths. So some of you may be taking a trip and finishing the unfinished business. If you are single, okay, this could be that you're being invited on a trip. When I say single, I mean not married. You may be invited on a trip to the sense of like talking, getting closer to each other. Maybe somebody is taking you away for Valentine's Day. And there could be a discussion about the future, talking about the future. Where is this relationship going? Some of you may be taking a trip and falling in love on this trip and meeting somebody on this trip. Okay, some of you may be taking a trip to meet a friend. Some of you have heard me say this in the weekly forecasts when I'm not talking about love. 6 of Swords comes up for me a lot when you're taking a trip, and you might be thinking in your mind, in the back of your mind, well, let me just go see this place. I'm curious about it. Let me find out more about it. And who knows, maybe I will move there in a couple of years, or like in a year or something. But you get out there, and all of a sudden everything aligns, and before you know it, you're relocating. I've seen it happen so many times for people I've read for over the years. Maybe some of you are just wanting to get away and you're thinking about the past and you're just wanting to get away, and you might have a friend saying, oh, just come out and visit me. Next thing you know, things are falling into place and you're finding yourself moving or relocating. So there could be a relocating for some of you that is a big part of you meeting a significant soulmate or life partner. Whatever the case might be, 6 of Swords is positive. It's getting away from chaos. It's getting away from drama. It's happy energy. It's peaceful energy. It's honeymoon energy even. Your next card here is the 8 of Pentacles. And this is finalizing the plans, finalizing the details, right? Paying attention to the small details, working out the details of a situation. So I feel here with the 8 of Pentacles, my dears and my darlings, as I said, it's finishing the unfinished business. And some of you are clearing energy and opening this room up for new love. Some of you, your new love is already here in February, and you are working out those details with this person. 8 of Pentacles also gives me the feeling, Libra, like you're taking your time. You're not rushing into this. And Libras, you guys tend to be really good decision makers anyway. You take your time. A lot of the Libras that I know, you take your time to make your decision, right? Because you think of all of the different factors, you think of all of the different angles. You really, really weigh everything very cautiously. So already, typically you might not be the type to jump in. But with this 8 of Pentacles, I feel like, I don't want to say you're playing hardball, but you're telling this person, okay, like, I like you, you like me, I want this too. But I feel like you're being really specific, and you're asking really specific questions, and you're bringing up really specific points, and you might even be in the energy where you're like, I'm not gonna, there's here are my non-negotiables, where you're completely and totally okay with this person walking away or letting them go if they are not in line with your non-negotiables. So I feel that you're just really, really planning the future in a very detailed way, in a very confident way. Okay? But as I said, this Ace of Pentacles, this is an upgrade. This is a massive, massive upgrade. And you're feeling worthy of it. You're feeling deserving of it, right? And so you're like, well, this is what I'm bringing to the table. What are you bringing to the table? Like, what are we going to do here together? Let's lay everything out on the table and see what we got. How are we going to merge this? How are we going to make this work? So It feels to me very positive. Eight of Pentacles can also sometimes come up when we're feeling led or guided to take some kind of training, or like perfect our skills, or get some kind of certification or learn a new skill. And so some of you may be meeting somebody as you are, getting some kind of training for a new skill. Maybe your job is sending you on a trip to some kind of a training, and you're meeting somebody through that training. Or maybe you've just been feeling guided to learn a certain skill, and you're meeting somebody through that path. That can also be the case with the Eight of Pentacles. Now, you may want to check out your moon sign, your rising sign, your Venus sign, if this is none of those. A lot of people swear by their Venus sign when it comes to love and romance, and other people are like, no, it's more so my moon sign. And sometimes it might change. Some months one might resonate more than the other, but be sure to check those out as well. And don't forget, in the weekly forecasts, I talk about everything other than love. I apologize for not doing weekly forecasts the week before this was posted. I'm just to let you know, those of you who have been with me for a while, I know that the weekly forecasts have been kind of inconsistent, and I am working to get more consistent on my end. So one of the things right now is I'm working on getting a diagnosis. I'm not going to get too much into it because I'm not sure what's going on just yet. But if and when that happens, that will be very good, because then I can get things balanced here on my end, so that I can keep up and I can keep delivering the videos consistently. So I just need to figure out what I need so that I can get it, so that I can give you what I want to give you. So I thank you all for watching, liking, sharing, commenting, subscribing, and I'm wishing you all a wonderful February. Don't forget the weekly videos. Take care and be well.